Welcome back to Never Done Farms. Today we're doing a first for me and a first for the farm both. We're going to start in chopping silage. I've helped other people chop some, but I've never run the chopper. I just pulled wagons, so that's going to be a first for me. And here on the farm, we've never chopped no silage, so that's just, it's a first all the way around. And I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're just going to start out and try to do the best we can. Most of the equipment we're using is going to be pretty old, and so it's going to be kind of a slow go, and hopefully everything will stay together and we get something done. But either way, we'll get started here in a little bit, and I'll try to put something together for y'all. Well, the chopper made it for 2 loads. So we're gonna go up here and get her pit fixed and see if the wagons will unload. All right, we got 1 load unloaded, and we figured out real quick our pit wasn't big enough, so we turned around and widened it out. So we're gonna go ahead and unload the 2nd load now, and then go back and chop some more. Yeah. Got them 2 loads unloaded, so we're on the way back up here to the field. We're going to chop 2 more and fill the other end of the pit, and then we're going to set in and take a tractor and loader and a skid steer and kind of level it out and get all the plastic covered, and that way we can start driving over all of it and getting it packed and under it. Well, and it'll be easier to unload too, just to pull on it in place of backing on it. We were scared to drive on that plastic, but either way, as soon as we get up here, we'll get back to chopping. Got 2 more loads chopped. 1 right there loaded. Here he comes back with the empty. But I think we're fixing to quit and eat some dinner anyway. But we'll catch up with y'all shortly. just trying to scatter it out and get the plastic covered everywhere. I'm gonna get out here and kind of stretch the plastic, stretch it, straighten it back out a little bit here, and then get back up there and push it out around the edges and stuff a little more. Well, I give up on trying to level that out with a skid steer. It just wasn't working, so I took a tractor to it, and you can see I got it kind of scattered out like I wanted and started packing. I got another friend here. He's gonna stay on the pile, and I'm gonna go back to chopping, and my other buddy that you seen earlier, he's gonna be back to pull wagons sometime here in a little while, so maybe we can make a decent showing of it. We're back up here at the field. We got a empty wagon hooked up, and the other one right here, so we'll see what happens. And that's why they make slip tongues. That ain't no fun, but just part of it. Number 6. Well, once again, we're back. I'm gonna try and chop 2 more loads tonight. That'll make 8 loads for today, and then after I get them unloaded, I think I'm gonna get my old 14 out of the barn and me and that other boy will just stay on the pile for about an hour tonight and get it packed down good, because I'm not gonna have anybody to just stay on the pile and pack tomorrow. My other buddy, he had something come up with home. At home, he had to leave, so that's why I'm pulling the wagons. But either way, it don't matter. We'll get back to chopping here. We didn't quite beat dark, but we got both loads up here and unloaded, and you can see them lights back there. My buddy's out there on the pile with that 110, leveling it out, and I'm gonna get the old 14 out of the barn, and we're gonna try to pack together and get it packed down good for the night so we can go to the house, because it's almost 9 o'clock and we both got to start at 4 in the morning, so it's about time for supper and bed. We're quitting for the night. I'm I'm probably gonna go ahead and split this up into a couple of different parts or days or something. So I guess we'll just go ahead and call this the end of day 1 or whatever you want to say. If y'all are still with me, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.